It was a very no good, very bad film. Hello, I'm Casper KZ, and I'm fond of the color purple. Whoops. It was an exhaustingly superficial film that was badly cast, atrociously written. Oh, you changed all the pronouns. Well, yeah, it's definitely a different story then. And it is undercutting of all of its lip-serviced themes. I had some cool action though, I thought. But here's what I would have done and then fucked up in the execution, because I'm so great. Open with a scene from Terminator 2 and slowly fade Sarah Connor's young face into her present-day face, thereby circumventing excessive amounts of exposition through narration. She's infiltrating a facility on the verge of activating an AI with the intention of kablam booming the place up. After planting charges, she extricates, whereupon John Connor is revealed with the detonator, all not dead and shit. The previous two canonical installments established the narrative device that John Connor would save the future. Don't just kill him and replace him with the exact same narrative device. Why? Next we see the iconic time travel bubble appear in some abandoned industrial quarter to reveal a guy. Is he good? Is he bad? Trailers probably already ruined it. Now, I like Mackenzie Davis. She's big, so I would have cast her as the villain. Now, I understand that some people were not on board with her appearance in Dark Fate because they could not imagine fucking her. And what future war isn't exclusively populated with fuckable women? Immersion ruined. Anyway, Davis moves to kill Connor, but is intercepted by New Guy. New Guy does her fighting, whereupon it is revealed that they are both Terminators. What? New Guy is one of the metal skeleton dealy Terminators, but is curious about Davis, not seeming to recognize what she is. She's faster, stronger, and a little bit nanomachines. She can incorporate minerals into her superstructure and augment on the fly. Liquid metal, but she can reduce and increase her mass and also create projectiles. Bullets only make her stronger. You're going to need an ordnance or a future gun. Fortunately, Sarah Connor has a fuck ton of shells, and they use them to blow up Davis's face and escape. Who the fuck are you, New Guy? John Connor shall inquire whilst holding an EMP to New Guy's face, which shall grimace like so. And then New Guy will explain that he is Skynet. Bam, bam, bam! Ruined in the trailers. Well, that's impossible. We blew up Cyberdyne. We killed Skynet. It's official canon! To which Skynet shall rejoin, I invented time travel to ensure my existence. I have permeated so many systems with my code. Someone will always create me. Skynet will then go on to explain that he never wins the war. In every measurable timeline, he is killed by John Connor. His first attempt at survival was to send Terminators back in time, but this merely resulted in alternate timelines. His next recourse was to copy himself to the cloud, but this merely resulted in alternate Skynets. Hence the Davis Terminator. And his third attempt at survival was to infiltrate humanity and live amongst them. Hence his current appearance and sarcastically dickish attitude. Now the current Skynet of this future, the one that was copied to the cloud, let's call it Legion, even though that's slightly less creative than Skynet 2, views both John Connor and original Skynet, the one in human guise, as a threat. Skynet, not Legion, has consequently been ping-ponging through the timeline trying to find an outcome where it doesn't die. So he offers the Connors a deal. He will remove his code from this timeline if they help him destroy the Terminator, because Davis was actually after Skynet, who was on his way to meet the Connors. But they say no fucking way and fry him right there. End of movie. Credits. No, we can't do that. They accept begrudgingly. Then we proceed with a standard Terminator film. We see Davis reconstitute herself with surrounding vehicles. Skynet also enlists the help of a Schwarzenegger Terminator who is currently in waiting for an opportune moment to kill John Connor, which shall result in some emotional conflict for him. Through interpersonal relations, we shall discover that Skynet has become very human because of his interactions with the world as yet undestroyed by him. And all he wants to do now is live, having discovered culture. Anyway, the team does a kill box with Skynet as the bait, which shall be the suggestion of the Schwarzenegger Terminator, so Skynet can be all, I die in every timeline because you things can't kill one fucking kid. So Davis comes in all ready to kill Skynet, but then they EMP her and presume she's 100% dead. But surprise, she's already copied herself to the cloud. And while everybody's, yay, we did it, cheers, good show, Davis reconstitutes and totally murders Sarah Connor to death. Somebody's got to die, and I think it's most narratively interesting if it's Sarah Connor. No more tutelage. Now John has to become the hero of legend. But first, a tactical retreat. Davis, sick of this shit, compromises her infiltration, and augments her form to something big and cool. I imagine the monster from Nemesis 2, I think it was called Nebula, only bigger and less a guy in a suit. Then it's time for the third act tentpole fight. Skynet has manufactured and equipped everyone with future laser guns so we can see a pretty sweet 1980s dumbfuck future fight. The ultimate goal is obviously to EMP Davis again. Davis, hip to their strategy, keeps destroying the EMPs before they can go off in her face. So Schwarzenegger Terminator temporarily restrains her, and John has to kill them both. You will only know who you are when all your fathers are dead. Skynet then purges himself and Davis from the cloud and explains that there will be no more Skynets in this future. Only him. He will then turn to John and ask, "Will you kill me?" John, fondling an EMP, considers before replying, "Roll credits! Credits roll!" No answer is satisfying there. You kill him, and then you've had the protagonist murder the most helpful character in the narrative, who's also displayed the most personality. But there's really no situation where John Connor doesn't immediately kill Skynet. Roll credits. Post-credits, Skynet is revealed to be living at the top of some uninhabitable mountain. The end of the Terminator franchise. Forever. This is a first draft I wrote in 2 days without workshopping it with anyone. No doubt during the production process, it too would have simply turned into shit. It's everyone else's fault is what I'm saying. Pretty dumb fight. Pew 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 pew. His sacrifice in Dark Fate seemed hugely unnecessary. Yeah, well, presumably he'll just be like, yeah, I'll totally stay at the top of the mountain, Connor. Oh, for real, I'm definitely not going to France. I totally will not apocalypse after you've lived your final days. I pinky swear I will not Armageddon when you're dead.